Am I the asshole for not wanting my girlfriend's ex-boyfriend to stay with us for a week? So I'm in a relationship with this girl, Emily, and we've been together for about 6 months now. We're pretty good, nothing too serious. We like hanging out, watching movies, playing video games, you know, the usual stuff. Anyway, yesterday she calls me up and asks if her ex-boyfriend, Alex, can come over for a week. I'm taken aback, to say the least. We haven't even talked about him in months. She tells me it's no big deal, that he's just passing through and won't be causing any trouble. That's when I tell her I'm not comfortable with it. I explain to her that I know Alex has a history with her and that I don't want him around us while we're still together. I also mention that our apartment is pretty small, and having another guy crashing over for an extended period of time doesn't sound like a good idea to me. She gets mad at me, saying I'm being jealous and possessive. She tells me she's been friends with Alex since college, and that he's not going to cause any problems. But when I reiterate my concerns, she starts getting defensive and says I don't understand the situation. I try to explain again that it's just about us, our relationship, and our space, but she won't listen. She finally calms down a bit, but only because her mom calls and tells her to calm down. When we're alone again, Emily storms off and won't talk to me for the rest of the evening. I'm sitting here thinking, what was I supposed to do? Just let Alex stay over without even talking to him first? It just doesn't feel right. Am I the asshole for not wanting my girlfriend's ex-boyfriend crashing our pad?
Am I the asshole for telling my friend I can't keep listening to him complain about his girlfriend of 2 years? So I've been friends with Alex since high school, and we're always there for each other. However, over the past year, he started bringing up this one girl named Maddie in almost every conversation we have. At first, it was just small talk. He'd mention that she didn't like his favorite band or something, but as time went on, it turned into full-blown rants about how she never appreciated him and how they were on the verge of breaking up again. I've lost count of how many times I've heard Alex say that Maddie is toxic or that he's so sick of her games. It started to get old, to be honest. We'd hang out for hours, and all I could think about was how much he was going to spend on her next time they broke up, $5,000 worth of gifts and stuff. I mean, it was just ridiculous. The other day, we were at a bar watching the game, and Alex starts telling me that Maddie is ruining his life because she won't even text him back right away. I'm trying to be supportive, but inside, I'm thinking, dude, you're 22 years old, what's the point of spending so much time and money on someone who doesn't even care? So I said something like, Alex, dude, can we talk about something else? You're starting to sound like a broken record. He got defensive and told me that I wasn't understanding him or his situation. That I was just too caught up in my own life to see how much he's suffering because of Maddie. But honestly, I think it's the opposite. I'm one of the few people who actually cares about what he's going through. Am I the asshole?
Am I the asshole for telling my wife I need one night a week to myself? So I'm 34 and married to this amazing woman, Rachel, who's always been super supportive of everything I do. We've got 2 kids together, Emily and Jack, and they're both great kids, but they're also high-energy little monsters most of the time. Anyway, I've been feeling a bit burnt out lately, like I'm just running on empty all the time. I think it's because I've been putting in long hours at work, 12-hour shifts are no joke. And then to make matters worse, we just moved into this huge house with a big backyard that needs constant maintenance. Last night was one of those nights where I just felt like I needed some space. We were out with friends for dinner and drinks, and when it was time to head home, Rachel said she was exhausted too. She offered to drive me home, but then when we got back, she started telling me how much she loved our kids and how grateful she is to be their mom. I love those moments with her, don't get me wrong, it's just that sometimes, as much as I adore them, they feel like a lot to handle all by myself. I told Rachel that I needed one night a week to myself, just to recharge and do whatever I wanted without any expectations or responsibilities. I promised her I'd make up for it on the weekends when we're together. And honestly, I didn't expect her to freak out like she did. When I said my request, she basically called me selfish and told me that I'm always doing stuff for everyone else but never taking care of myself. She said it's not fair to expect her to be the only one who takes care of our kids while I just get to relax and do whatever I want. Now I'm feeling a bit defensive because, yeah, I think she might have overreacted a bit. I mean, I am making sacrifices for this family, but that doesn't mean I'm not deserving of some time to myself too. Am I the asshole?
Am I the asshole for assuming my friend group deliberately excluded me from a trip when they posted photos of themselves at the airport, having spent $2,000 on last-minute tickets? So I, 33F, and here's what happened. My friends, Alex, Maddie, and Sarah, have been planning this trip to Hawaii for months, and we all knew it was going to be a big deal. They started talking about it in July, and I was super excited, thinking we'd all be sharing the costs equally. However, when it came time to book flights, they decided to go solo. Alex got 2 tickets, Maddie got 1, and Sarah got another, while I didn't get any. I thought maybe they had changed their minds or something, but then they started posting photos of themselves at the airport, boarding planes with luggage tags that read Maddie and Sarah, and having a blast together. I was taken aback when I saw those posts, to be honest. We'd planned on doing everything together, hiking, exploring, trying new restaurants. It was supposed to be this huge bonding experience for all of us. But apparently, that wasn't the case. When I reached out to Maddie and Sarah, they just brushed off my concerns, saying we were all busy at work and didn't have time to talk about it earlier. Alex made a comment about keeping things low-key, which only added to my frustration. We'd planned on sharing all the expenses equally, and now it seemed like I was being left out for no reason. I know they didn't intentionally set out to exclude me, but it still feels pretty hurtful to see them having so much fun without me. The worst part is, we were supposed to celebrate my 33rd birthday together in Hawaii. That's just not happening now.